So I thrifted this sweater a couple of weeks ago. It's a really nice shade of beige, and it's a really nice fabric, but there is some damage, and I didn't notice that when I purchased it. But I really like this sweater, so I've decided that I'm going to fix it. So I went through my craft supplies and I found these things. I can use these rosettes. These are really cute. Or I was thinking I could just cut the flower out and place the pieces nicely along the damaged area and see what happens. Or ultimately I wanted to do some embroidery. I have so much thread and I'd like to use it, and I'm pretty sure that's what I'm gonna end up doing. So I couldn't find anything that I really liked that would be suitable for this sweater, so flowers it is. I'm just gonna do it in an abstract way. I have no pattern. I'm just gonna start, of course, in the damaged area and then work around it. And I want to use these beads. I don't know what brand it is, but I just like how nicely the colors are coordinated, and it'll go nicely with the sweater. This is the color palette I've decided to go with, along with the beads, of course. Before I start doing any embroidery, I have to fix the hole in the sweater, so I'm just gonna mend it. So here it is. I've mended the 2 holes. Okay, so I just went ahead and made 5 stitches, and I'm gonna bring the thread through and then just loop it around on alternate spokes. This is such a neat stitch. You just weave your thread over and under the spokes, and you need to use an odd number of spokes, and you can make these as big or as small as you like, and it's so cool. It just turns into a little rosette. That's the first one. So I'm just gonna go ahead and sew a whole bunch of roses in this area, and I'm gonna use these 2 colors. Maybe this one, I'm not sure as yet. I like to keep the threads hanging for whatever I'm working on, so I have one continuous piece. I really hope this washes off. So this is a lazy daisy stitch, I think it's called. The more you practice hand embroidery, the better you get. These 5 spokes took me about 5 minutes to do because I'm a beginner. I've decided against using this thread. This stitch is called a French knot. I like it, it's pretty cool. Oh, can you tell I'm a total amateur? So you just wrap the thread around a couple times, then you feed the needle through, make sure it goes through, then you just hold it and you pull it gently, and oh my god, look at that, that's so pretty, and it's so easy and it's so cool. So I went ahead and did a few more French knots, and I've decided to leave the design as it is. I'm happy with it. The fabric is not very easy for hand embroidery. I've decided against using these, so we're just gonna leave it as it is. I will donate the sweater eventually, and I hope whoever gets it appreciates the work that I put in here, because it's total amateur hour at the back, but the front is so cute. The design ended up being completely different than what I intended originally, but I like it. So of course I won't be using the beads or any of these threads. I think this turned out really nicely.